great Monday and welcome to the Coach Show, where women life and business coaches come to be educated, equipped, and empowered to coach with confidence and lead with transformational power. Join me, Coach P, right here on the Life and Business Coach campus every Monday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time to package your brilliance, optimize your performance, and bring harmony to your life. Well, happy Juneteenth. Equipped, empowered, poised, and positioned to move those who are ready to move is my ultimate mission. I wake up every day determined to make a difference in my assigned place. You see, my purpose, my passion, and my focus is to take you from where you are to where you want to be. I am Pamela Lue-Hing, better known as Coach P, and I welcome you to the Coach Show. And again, happy Juneteenth. This is a very, very special day in the life of us as African Americans, as Black people. And I tell you what, I hope today that we just stop for a moment to realize just how much of an impact we have made in this world. You know, so many of us, African Americans, are suffering from depression. So many of us are giving up. And what you need to remember is that you come from a rich history of doers, a rich history of game changers. And you just need to stop and to acknowledge that you come from that you were born with that's in your DNA. And what a beautiful day to recognize all the gifts and all the talents that you have. So I don't know where that's coming from. I'm just going to say the Lord has led me to this message today for you, because this is not even the topic of the day, but in honor of Juneteenth. That's what we want to think about, the power that you have inside of you, all the great things that God has deposited in you as we look at the history of Black people, of overcomers, of those who have defied the odds and done it anyway. Those who have had just enormous adversity, have faced enormous adversity, but have overcome anyway. Keep putting one foot forward anyway. So no matter what your circumstances are today, no matter what they are, I want to encourage you to keep putting one foot in front of the other, my brother and my sister, because that's what it's all about. Because there's somebody who needs to hear your story. There is somebody who needs your knowledge and your expertise. So unless you keep putting that one foot in front of the other, unless you do that, unless you do it, then it can't happen. Nobody will do it for you. You've got to be able to do it yourself. So I just want you today to take a look at the history. A little bit later on today, I'm going to replay a very special segment that I did back in 2020 when the pandemic first hit. And that interview was with Miss Vinny out of New York. And she is an incredible, I think it's Vinny Bagwell. She is an incredible sculpturist, if that's a word, or if I just created the word. But that woman will inspire you like nobody's business. And I'm so excited to be able to share that again with you. I think I'm going to put it on I think it's scheduled to go out about 1:00 today. And so I want you to chime in and learn some of the history and learn about this phenomenal woman called Vinny Bagwell. And she's just incredible. So with that being said, someone is saying hello to me today. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Whoever you are, you look beautiful and you are always on point, creating words or not. Love you, creating words or not. Oh my. Pardon me. That should have been turned down. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please put your name in chat so that I can give you a shout out. Thank you for those wonderful words. So anyway, again, it's Vivian King. Oh, hey there, my sister, Vivian King. Yes, yes, yes. Love you too. I love you. And she said, creating words or not. please do share a little bit more about that. But I am thankful that you're chiming in today, Vivian. So again, happy Juneteenth, everyone, and be encouraged, my sister, my brother out there. We have a lot to give, and each day that the Lord blesses us to wake up, blesses us to be able to open our eyes and gives us the activity of our limbs, we have an opportunity. Every day we have an opportunity. And so, with that being said, I want to get right into our lesson for today, or the information I'm going to share with you. And we are sponsored again. I would be remiss in saying and not mentioning our sponsor for today. We're sponsored by the Life and Business Coach Campus. And so we are streaming live on both the our Life and Business Coach Campus. I'm also on my personal page as well as YouTube. And so thank you, thank you, thank you for joining in today. Please like, share, comment. Grab a notebook, a pen, and a friend, okay? Because today I want to talk to you about how to create a coach's dream team, okay? Last week we talked about the top 3 ways to market your online course, okay? So that was last week. So if you missed it, ladies, you've got to join the Life and Business Coach Campus so that you can get the nuggets from the 3 best ways to market your online course. Okay. So that is on the campus. And again, today we're going to talk about how to create a coach's dream team. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. You said when you said the female sculptor regarding the creating words. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vivian. I appreciate that. Vivian King is a phenomenal woman. She is an author, and I should say a best-selling author. We have to preface that title with best-selling author. And so I welcome you, Vivian King. I just admire you so much. And you keep doing what you do because you're inspiring people all around the world. So I applaud you. I'm excited for you and what God has for you next, because there's always a next when there's Vivian King. There's always a next. And so you want to follow a phenomenal woman. Vivian King, please put your book and as well as your website in, please definitely put that in so that people can follow you and get your book. Okay, put the title of your book there and put the link so that we can support you, my sister, on today, on Juneteenth. What a special day to be able to celebrate a Black woman, a powerful Black woman. And so thank you so much, and I love you. All right, so let's get right into it. How to create a coach's dream team. First of all, a dream team. What is a dream team? A dream team is a body of people that will help you achieve your goals and aspirations, who will help you reach that vision that you have. Okay, and so when we talk about a dream team, we want to really think about, as a coach, how can I create this vision that I have, and what will it take for me to create it? Okay, that's the first question you want to ask yourself. Okay, what will it take for me to create this dream team to help me reach my goals, to help me reach the people that I'm called to reach as a coach, right? To help me generate the revenue that I want to make and need to make for myself and my family, right? So what is that going to take? So I'm going to give you 7 critical team members that you need to have as a part of your coaching practice. Okay. And I'm going to start that right now. Okay. So number 1, you need a coach. Every coach needs a coach. And if you're like me, you have several coaches. I have a coach, a speaking coach. I have a marketing coach. All right. And I have had several other coaches in terms of, my systems and operations development, business coach. All right. So I've had several different types of coaches, and every coach needs a coach. We can never underestimate the power of a coach. When you have the right coach, you're able to hit the mark. Not only are you able to hit the mark, but you're able to look beyond the mark that you're hitting with the right coach, right? You're able to get your systems in place. You're able to get your coaching business where you're confident about what you're doing as a coach. So a coach is imperative. And then you need systems. right? You need systems to be able to operate. And I'm reading a book right now, Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits, and forgive me, I can't remember the author's name, but it's Atomic Habits, and it's a powerful book. So you need to read that book if you want to learn how to move to the next level in your life. One of the main things that the author talks about is habits, right? So the habits and the systems that you need to create to make a habit, right? To create a habit, you need systems in place. And so without systems, it's hard to move forward. Without systems, it's difficult to connect the dots, right? And business is all about building, right? So building, it's like building a home, right? Brick by brick, you build that home, right? We can't just go in and say, okay, here I'm moving in, right? We've got to build it. And so in order to build it, you've got to have a system to build it. And say you're building a home, well, guess what? We need to lay that foundation first. That's cement, right? So we got to lay that cement first, and then we come in with the structure, and then all of the other things like the plumbing and that type of thing. And I don't even know how to build a house, but in my head I'm thinking, okay, well, you need to leave spaces for the plumbing, you need to leave spaces for the electricity as you're building foundation. So in order to do that, you've got to have the right team to show you exactly how to put that structure in place, and then you build that brick by brick. All right, it's called a system. All right, so we need a system. You can't go in and put the door in if you don't have the house built, right? So you can't put the cart before the horse. And so we got to have systems in place in order for the entire operation to run. And the other thing that we do is in the Coach Mastermind Network, and we have it every Saturday. So if you're interested in the Coach Mastermind Network, you can definitely let me know that you're interested. Just put interested in comments. But we meet every single Saturday, and twice a month, we do a book club, basically. And we're studying right now The E-Myth Revisited by Michael E. Gerber. Okay. And he talks about 3 positions that a business owner has. And for coaches out there, what I want to do is I want to encourage you not to look at I want to encourage you to be not the coach that has a business. I want to encourage you to be the business owner, the entrepreneur that has a coaching practice. When you look at it that way, it's a different dynamic. It's a different perspective, right? So we're looking at it from an entrepreneurship. I own a business, first of all, then I coach. What I do is I coach. What I have is a business. And so I have to really make sure that I'm focused like a business owner would. And so in his book, E-Myth Revisited, he's talking about the 3 different roles that an entrepreneur has and the hats that they wear. So what are those roles? Number 1 is as the entrepreneur. Okay. So as the entrepreneur, you are the visionary. You've got to keep the show running, keep the train on its track as the visionary, right? You know where you're headed. Then you have the manager. The manager manages the operation. Okay. So the visionary is in the future. The manager is in the right now. Okay. In the right now, and really focusing on operations, and even I'm sorry, actually in the past, the manager, because he's looking at things that have happened. He's trying to prevent them from happening. Then he's trying to manage the operation. And then you have the technician. Okay, the technician is in the present, doing it right now. That's all they can see is right now. And so with those 3 roles, imagine that's like a yin and yang, isn't it, in your head, right? And so in those 3 roles, as an entrepreneur, we have to be able to manage those roles and understand with each task that we have where that falls in the buckets. All right. Is that an entrepreneurship role in terms of my planning? I need to take maybe, 4 hours on a Monday. That's a part of your system and the planning. 4 hours on a Monday to actually focus in and plan, do some future planning and also planning for a week or whatever the case might be. And then the manager is managing operations and looking specifically at maybe platforms that you're using as a coach, and looking at your funnels and making sure that the marketing is going, making sure that every aspect of the business is flowing. And then, of course, it's the technician. It's getting in there and getting it done. Maybe it's posting that social media. That's a technician. Okay. A technician is maybe reaching out to prospective clients. That's just getting the work done. Okay. And so all of those roles are very, very critical, but it all boils down to a system. And so we need systems for each of those roles. We need systems for everything that we do. And you need a plan, right? We all need a plan. So as an entrepreneur, that's our primary job, to make sure that we have a solid plan and that each of the roles understands the plan. The manager, and the technician. And we need to be able to check each. We need to have a balance system, a check and balance system with each of those roles within our sales, right? But then I'm going to share with you today some additional roles that you want to add to your team. Maybe not in the beginning if you're just starting out as a coach. You'll add these, and then perhaps you can barter. Even you can find someone to barter with you on providing these specific services. Okay. Someone else is saying hello. Okay. Wonderful. I love it. Vivian, I'm going to go and stop right here. There's always a next for all of us every time he wakes us up in the morning. Yes, Vivian. Thank you for that. Yes, it is. And then this is Vivian's information. She's at vivianlking.com. And that's information on her book, When the Words Suddenly Stopped, Finding My Voice Again After a Massive Stroke. Okay, so that is Vivian's book. So please support her on today, on Juneteenth Day. All right. Thank you, Vivian, for sharing that. So again, I'm getting back to what we need in terms of a dream team to create that dream team. All right. So here we are. That was number one. Number two is we need an attorney. You need an attorney. I have Legal Shield. Okay. Legal Shield has worked wonderfully for me for the past 11 years. I've had Legal Shield. So if you're interested in connecting with Legal Shield, please go ahead and put Legal Shield in the comments. I will connect you with Alicia Verdun. And she got me started with Legal Shield, like I said, 11 years ago. And it served me well personally and in my business. And so if you're looking for some representation to help you, if it's, creating trademarks for your business, if it's an issue that you have with a client, whatever it might be, you need attorneys on your team to develop your your important documents, okay, and your policies and your procedures and your and I'm sorry, I can't think of the word right now, but basically the expectations of your business with your clients. Okay. And I can't remember what it's called right now. It just slipped my mind, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Your guarantees, right? You want to make sure that you have the right verbiage in place for your clients to make sure that they understand exactly what you're offering and that you understand exactly what they need, right? So you're giving what they need, and their expectation is there on behalf, and what you're expecting of them as the client, and then what they can expect of you as the coach. Okay, so all of that needs to be written out. And we need an attorney. We need an attorney to take a look at that, to make sure that your interests are protected, as well as your clients understand what they can expect when it comes to that. All right. So even if it's like for refund policies and things like that. Okay. So you always want to protect yourself as a business owner. All right. So that's attorney. Then of course, an accountant. Everybody needs an accountant. Entrepreneurs, coaches. Yes, you need an accountant or a tax advisor, someone who can advise you on money matters. All right. On money matters. So that is number two. Number three, as part of your dream team, we need an executive assistant, or an operations manager, unless they can do both. Okay. My assistant is both. She is my executive assistant and my operations manager. So I can really count on her to, right now, one of her roles is managing our social media, right? And growing our social media. So that's what she's doing. And then if I need her to make an appointment for me, and then if I need her to, really take a look at some of the systems that we have and develop SOP, standard operating procedures, then she's there for that, right? And so she is someone she's a rarity, I should say, because I can talk the business with her, and I can also ask her to perform certain tasks for me, right? And she is a person who sees vision, and she's also very detailed. So you want to find somebody like that who can be your operations manager and help you develop your SOPs, your standard operating procedures, your systems, all right, to make sure that they're in place. And so if you have the right person, that they should be able to help you do that. So everybody needs an executive assistant or operations manager or who can do both, okay, hold both positions, all right. Number four, I'm sorry, that social media manager. Again, my assistant, actually right now, that's one of her roles, to manage our social media. But everybody needs somebody to help them stay on social media, right? A social media expert or a social media manager who can post for you, who can keep you out there while you're focused on the most important things, all right? So if you don't have anyone right now, perhaps you can go to some of these groups and look for VAs that will barter with you. Okay, perhaps you have a service that they can use, and you can barter. You can barter on a lot of what I'm sharing with you today by meeting people and nurturing those relationships. Okay, so that's social media manager. Next, in terms of a dream team. So we're talking about that dream team where your business is up and running, and you're hitting your numbers, and you are exactly where you want to be with your business. Okay, this is your dream team. This is the dream team that you'll need to help you go to the next level in your business, right? So number five is a funnel development expert. And what's a funnel? First of all, for new coaches out there, funnels are they're ways that your ideal clients can connect with you. Okay, so it's a way that they can connect with you. So say for instance, you maybe comment in some of the groups. All right, so you're in some of the groups that you belong to on Facebook, and you put a comment there, and then you begin to nurture the conversation, and you're going back and forth with the person, and then you invite them to your website. Okay, so they come over to your website, and on your website there's a pop-up that says, you can get this free, and it's a lead magnet. Okay, a free ebook. Maybe you've created an ebook on your subject matter, okay, that you're an expert on, and say, I want to give you this free ebook in exchange for your email, right? And that will help you grow your email list. And so they go to your website, they opt in, they get the freebie, that lead magnet, they get that, right? And then you have their email. So then you send out another email thanking them. They receive that, the lead magnet, or that ebook, and then you thank them for that. And then perhaps you will invite them to, say, if you're doing a webinar, or you're doing an event, a live event that might be free. So then that email will invite them to that. And then once they attend that, then perhaps they'll get a thank you, and maybe you offered a product or service at that point. So then you'll send out another series of emails. So that's what a funnel is. Okay, it helps you service your ideal clients. It helps you stay in contact with your ideal clients. It helps them see the next level, the next step that they take with you. And each step that they take with you, they're getting to know you better. They like you if they're hanging around, and then they can build that trust in you. So then that will help them make decisions about how they're going to show up on your campus, or in your business, whether they want to just remain a spectator and keep watching what you're doing, or they're going to go ahead and refer people to you, or they're going to push the button and pay. All right, so funnels help them do that. All right, so you need someone who can help you develop that. The next, you need a website designer, someone who can develop your store, your presence. And your store would be on this website. Your blog can be on this website. Programs, different events that you're doing can be on this website. Everything that you do can be on this website. All right. So some coaches might say, no, you don't necessarily need a website. But websites are like, brick and mortars. They really are. And websites establish, number one, your credibility. It helps people get to know you. It helps people get to connect with you, right? It really helps people get to know not just you, but what you offer, your services. right? And the value that you bring. So that's what a website does. And then from a business perspective, it helps you can create SEO, which is search engine optimization, right? So you want to make sure that that is within the framework of the website, that you're attracting your ideal clients to your website. And organically, it can do that if your SEO is correct. And when you're blogging and you're using specific words, and it gets deeper than that, y'all don't want to go any deeper than that. However, that's the importance of a website. All right. And so we want to make sure that you have someone who can design your website, a beautiful website. It doesn't have to be 5, 10 pages, right? 3 or 4 pages, 5 pages at the most, really is all you really need, right? And so website designer is key to your dream team. All right. Then the seventh and final team member on your dream team should be a marketing and advertisement expert, someone who can really get into marketing, who understands it, who understands analytics, who understands pixels, who understands your ideal client and knows how to reach your ideal client. That is not my expertise. However, every business owner must learn how to market themselves. All right. So there's so many different ways that you can market yourself, and a marketing expert will be able to help you develop a marketing plan. If you have the right coach can help you also develop that marketing plan. And then an advertisement plan. There's so much free advertisement out here, right? Especially with our social media. But if you want paid ads, that expert should be able to help you create that. And when we're talking dream team, that dream team would include someone who knows how to market on Facebook, the ads on Facebook, the ads on IG and TikTok, how to maximize TikTok, how to maximize LinkedIn and all of their social media platforms. And so, ladies out there, gentlemen out there, coaches out there, I am again going to share with you. I'm going to recap real quick how to create a coach's dream team and who you need on the team. You need a coach, you need systems, and you need a plan. Number 2 is you need an attorney, accountant, or a tax advisor. Okay. And I shouldn't say or, attorney, an accountant, or a tax advisor. So the tax advisor and the accountant, hopefully, that could be, one and the same. Okay. So that is number 2. Number 3, you need an executive assistant and operations manager, either or both. Okay. Either or both. Number 4, you need a social media manager. Number 5, a funnel development expert. Number 6, a website designer. And number 7, a marketing and advertisement expert. All right. So those are the individuals that you want to have on your team if you're going to create a dream team. And again, you might say, wow, Pam, that's so much or something. But yeah, we're talking about dreams, right? We're talking about aspirations. We're talking about what you envision to happen in your business, right? We're talking about the end result. You're projecting in the future. So if we want that to happen, these are the important components to have as a part of that process. And so what I want to do is I want to share with you a very special program that's coming up, and it's launching actually. We're having orientation on next Monday, and it's the Coach with Confidence online program. So if you are a coach out there and you're like, I really am struggling here. I really need to learn about systems. I need to learn how to put my coaching business together so that I can scale my business. I need to learn how to attract my ideal clients. I need to learn about this funnel thing you're talking about, Pam. I need to learn how to do my website and my brand. You know what? That is something that I missed. I just realized that on this team, you need a brand expert. Yes. Let us not forget the brand expert. All right. So marketing and branding expert, they could be one and the same, but I have 2 different people. I have a brand expert and then I have a marketing expert. Okay. But you can have, again, you want them to be able to know both of them. If you're a marketing expert, you know branding. If you're a branding person, you also know marketing, okay? Because you have to be able to understand those things. But I want to invite you to book a 30-minute strategy session with me. If you're interested to learn more about the program itself, and I'm very, very excited because it's groundbreaking. I had a dream. We talk about vision, right? God had really put it on my heart, and I have been dreaming about a program whereby coaches could come and build out their coaching business in 12 weeks. And if you are an established coach and you're saying, okay, I need to grow my business, not sure how, and you've been out there for a couple years or so, then this program is for you, right? This program is for you if you're still trying to figure out your systems, if you're still needing a brand, you need funnels, you need a website. Okay, this program is for you. You need to build your solid coaching program. This 12-week program is for you. And my dream was that my students, by the end of the 12 weeks, will have launched there and be ready, launch ready. Launch ready means you've got all those pieces in place, and you also have been marketing so that you're ready to launch your program, your coaching program. Okay, whether it's a coaching program or a product. Okay, maybe it's a program, an online program or a course that you want to launch. You'll be able to do that at the end of the 12 weeks. Okay, and in addition to all of that, you would have your brand built for you, your funnels built for you, your website built for you, your marketing plan created with you, right? So that you'll have a marketing plan by the end of the 12 weeks. So all you're doing is stepping into it. Everything is done. Your systems have been created. Your coaching tools are in place, and you are ready to roll in 12 weeks. Well, guess what? My dream is now here, and it's happening. And orientation is next Monday, and I'm so excited about it. So if you are a coach who needs that type of assistance and want to be in the space of some powerful women about to make some powerful things happen with their coaching businesses, then I want to invite you to join me. And I had a gentleman interested this past Saturday. I said, we won't discriminate now. We definitely won't discriminate. But I do focus on helping women build their coaching businesses as a master coach. And so if you're interested, go ahead and let me know. Again, you can book a 30-minute strategy session. Maybe the program is for you. Maybe it's not. Maybe the mastermind network might be for you. Okay. Or if I can just share some value with you in 30 minutes, I want to do that. All right. So if you are interested, just put interested. I just put strategy session. I think strategy session, and then I will make sure that you get the link, and I will definitely post the link after we finish today. But I want to welcome you. I want to thank you for being here. And hello. And I forgot all about IG. IG is in the house. Hello there, Instagram family. Thank you for tuning in today. I do hope that you have gotten some nuggets from my time with you today. As we talked about creating the dream team, I'll post a link out there on Instagram as well. I'm so sorry about that. I've been so focused on delivering this message, but I definitely would love to meet with you again, a free 30-minute strategy session with Coach P. All right. So y'all go about your day. I look forward to seeing you throughout this week, as tomorrow I'll come back to you with the craziness of Coaching Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we'll be talking about I'll give you some inspiration. Come to you on Wednesday with some inspiration. And I'll be back here on next Monday as we kick off again the Coach with Confidence online program. So I thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Juneteenth. Enjoy this day. And remember that you are special. My brother and my sister, remember this day. You are special, and you have everything in you to do what God is calling you to do. So God bless you, and make it a great day, and have a great week.